Hi, I'm Tom from the Run Company, and today we're going to review the Salomon Predict 2. A few years ago you probably never thought you'd hear the words Salomon and road running in the same breath, but over the last few years they've been building out their range, and this is one of the shoes to come from it. It's a second iteration. They've made some adjustments, some different features on the shoe, so let's get into them. Okay, so there are a few features to note. As always, we're going to start with the upper. So they've gone with a lightweight weave through the mesh with overlays welded on. That's just a fancy way of saying heat sealed or glued onto the upper. It's a sock fit, so it's a seamless upper. Sitting underneath this overlay here, there's no stitching. So as you lace the shoe, wraps and hugs into the foot, giving you a firm feel, doesn't slip, and also no rubbing. Some people experience issues with longer runs, repetitive use in the shoe where the seams actually start to cause issues, blistering, hot spots. So that's something Salomon's been able to avoid by just creating that single piece upper. The midsole, it's TPE. So in theory, TPE is actually recyclable. It just needs to go to the right plant to be recycled in. And it leaves a pretty decent stack height as well. The one thing you will notice with the TPE is it's cushioned, but it's a firm cushion. So you're going to get protection under the foot. However, you're not going to get that squishy feel like you might from some other shoe brands. I actually quite like that. So it's going to give you a firm hard feel underfoot that's actually quite fast, and the TPE keeps the shoe light. So you're not going to get bogged down by those heavy sole units some of the other brands have. And the fact that it is quite a firm ride, it's pretty responsive. So if you want to change gears, get faster, kind of push a hill, it's going to do that for you as well. Okay, so moving into the underside of the shoe. So Salomon have included their automatic decoupling system. It sounds fancy. What it refers to is just these grooves that are cut into the sole of the shoe. So you've got a main one that runs down the length of the sole unit, and then two that cut across. What that allows the shoe to do is it's not going to fight your foot. It gives multi-directional kind of turns, so you can flex vertically and horizontally. And as you land, depending on the terrain you're on, the type of foot strike you have, it's going to adapt to that, give you more comfortable ride and not fight your foot. They've also included a contour grip sole in the heel. What that's going to do, if you are a heel striker, typically you'll find a lot of the wear comes from the heel, and that's where the shoe's going to go first. By putting a higher compound rubber in there, they're removing that wear factor, and you are going to get a longer life out of the sole. Okay, that's enough talking. Let's take the shoe out, go for a run in it, and actually give you some real life feedback and let you know our thoughts on it. Today we're in sunny Southampton ahead of the opening of our new store, and we're here to test run the Salomon Predict 2. Let's go. Okay, so we're back in the office, back in Chichester. We've left Southampton now. We took the shoe out around the city, took a run in it. We stayed on the roads, nice hard firm surfaces where you'd imagine yourself using the shoe. Starting with the sole, it's cushioned, but it is a firmer ride. It's not that ultra cushy feeling you'll get from some brands. It is responsive. The best way you could put this is this shoe could be used for every day, but then you could use it for some faster stuff, or like we were saying before, if you want to pick it up in a run, do some hill sprints, etc. This is going to give you that responsive feedback you're looking for, but it's not going to give you that ultra cushion feeling. The upper, it does hug the foot. It's actually really nice. I didn't have to adjust the lacing too much. I pulled it in once, didn't have to adjust it again. I did end up doing the butterfly lacing, so we hooked it in just to get the heel lock. That could just be my foot. In this shoe, everyone's slightly different, but having the additional eyelet for the heel lock really helped in that situation. And it was really breathable. I didn't feel hot once in this shoe, so that was a real plus for me. Now, the automatic decoupling system, while I can't really say I felt it a whole lot working, I can't say I noticed the shoe fighting my foot, and it didn't feel like I was in a stability shoe. It was definitely doing something. Whether or not I noticed it as much as I thought I was going to is a different story. However, I did feel like the shoe was part of my foot, and taking corners, changing speed, it really did adapt. So it does work and it is in there. You just need to kind of get in the shoe and run in it and just see what it's like. If you can get down to one of our stores and get on a treadmill, you'll start to notice some of those features we've just discussed, and it does feel different from any road shoe I've ever run in before. It's a completely different ride, and I actually quite like it. I think I will be putting this into my rotor of shoes moving forward. It definitely has a place. Maybe not every single day, but like Salomon's website says, it's kind of 2 to 3 runs a week, and I think they've nailed it with the volume they say you should be doing in that. So if you're running something a bit heavier that's super cushioned and you just want something for those days where you're not feeling tired and you want to pick it up a little bit, I think this shoe definitely fits that place. So where would I position this shoe? I would say it's for the everyday runner that wants something a little bit more versatile, something you can do your easy runs in, something you can pick up sometimes if you want to go a little bit faster, work in the mix when you don't want to put the heavier shoes on that are slightly thicker in the cushioning. It's a great shoe. I highly recommend checking it out, and if you do want to know more, just click the link below. All the information's there. You can click through to our product site, check it out. Thanks again for watching. Also, if you do like what you see, please subscribe, like, comment if you have any questions. We'll always get back to you. Hi. Hi, I'm Troy McClure.